What is going up, everybody? I hope everybody's having an awesome day today. We're going to be doing our midday market recap here. We finished our small account up roughly 12%, and then my main account, I'm not sure what the percentage is, but we made roughly like $300 on my main account, and then another 100 on my small account. So finishing the week up around 450 bucks. Solid week of trading. All right, guys. So this stock right here, STAF, was Tuesday's gapper. They had, remember last Monday we had Martin Luther King Day, so the market was closed. But all right, so this is the stock that I saw right here. I saw it gapping up like this, and I said, okay, if this stock can break above 350, because this is where that resistance is, if it can break above there, this thing can go possibly back up to that 565 mark. We'll have a little gap fill in here, so it would be a pretty solid trade if it can break above that, just because, like I was saying, we would have a gap fill. But right when the market opened, we had just some sell-off. We did see this little pop right out of the get-go, and I was actually thinking getting in for the break of 350, but I stuck to my strategy and did what I said, and obviously it worked out because we had this huge sell-off all the way from the high of 345 all the way down to a low of 276. So it was just a crazy move. So that was 16% in 2 minutes. It was crazy. But yeah, so I was like, okay, I saw this gap down, and I thought maybe it could do that little U pattern and turn back up, but it just started to consolidate a little too much. And then right here we had this little push up, and it still didn't take any trades on it, and it just faded. So then I said, all right, now I look towards my gapper, or towards my high of day in my volume scanner, and this is when I came across MDWD. All right, so this stock, I believe it was MDWD. Yeah, definitely was. All right, so this stock was gapping up to a high of 650, and then just started fading off. So what I did is I drew out some trend lines like this. Okay, and so I saw this thing going crazy. It was hitting my scanner like literally like nuts. Okay, bam, bam. So, and this is when it was in this stage right here. So what I did is I said, okay, if it can break through this 200 moving average line, it would break this trend, because even people that are getting in down here can still make that 6.5%. But if it can break through here, what I was thinking, if it can break through here, we could get a possible break back up to the pre-market highs of 650, and that could be a full dollar gain. So I was thinking, okay, setting my stops just right below this $5 mark, maybe 495 within there on this candle right here. I just I tried to do the best risk to reward ratio. I thought right here, if it broke down, it would spike all the way back down to 466, maybe even crash back down even to 450. So I said, okay, I'm going to wait for either a pullback consolidation, and then I'm going to go long when it breaks through this 200 moving average line or the trend line. So I hopped in at what did I hop in at? 502, and this thing just exploded, guys. It exploded, and I literally just rode the wave, and then right when it started coming back down in this big pullback, right here is when I got out. So I just set my stops. I just kept setting my stops below this moving average line. It was the 9 moving average line. So I just decided to set my stops below here. And then I saw this huge gap down, so that's when I started hopping out, scaling out of the trade. So right there, solid trade. That was the majority of the profits. That one was a like 100 and something $175 profit on that. All right, so then Tuesday came around, or Wednesday came around, excuse me. Then we had BOXL. That was starting to move like crazy. So that's, all right, so it was right here. All right, so this stock just caught fire, same thing, hopped in, you know, it broke through this pre-market highs, then it curled back down and tapped. Like I said, if you guys pay attention to any of my videos, I always say if this thing comes back down and taps the pre-market highs and there's moving average lines, that's a good spot to go long. So that's what I did. I actually got in at like 272 and literally just took profits, and then on this big spike on 281 I started to hop out because, as you guys see, we had that huge spike come in, and I thought we were gonna have some profit fall. So then I sold roughly half my shares and waited for the next candle, and we had this huge spike up, and then I sold the rest. And that was a smaller profit. It was like, you know, $100. So then bringing my profit on the week to like $250. All right, so then we had MBOT, MBOT. This stock has just been very, very volatile lately. MBOT. All right, so MBOT. Yeah, right here. All right, so this one, same thing. Hit the scanners multiple times, but as you guys can see, it was a little later in the day. It was around 9, or not 9. It was around 10. It was around 10 a.m. So I just, you know, I already was up on the day, and I didn't want to get too greedy. So that was that. All right, then we had Thursday was, and this is when I'm trading in my main account on Thinkorswim, and I'm still waiting for my funds to transfer. So Thursday came around, and then we had BLNK hit the scanner. This thing hit the scanner right around here. I saw it at like 2 surging up here. Then we had this pullback here, and then I got long at 270 or 272. I took profits all the way up to 282. Made $100 on a 10-cent, 1,000 shares, 10 cents. Easy. So that brings profit to 350. Then MBOT. So MBOT came surging up as well. I got long right out of the open at 985, I believe. Yeah, 985. So then it literally surged up, and if you guys know, this is not a good sign right here. Is when we had 2 huge green and red candlesticks right by each other. So I hopped out of this with 100 shares, or with 1,000 shares, excuse me, 1,000 shares, $100 profit, bringing my profit at 450. You know, and there's always some change to, you know, 455 and 66 cents or whatever. I'm just rounding, but yeah, so it was $100 winner on that. And you might be thinking, how did I know it was going to surge up? And we just had a lot of buying pressure. We had this consistent uptrend right here. We had this uptrend, and it was hitting these moving average lines, using those as support and pushing all the way up. Very simple, not too complicated. Yeah. So, and then Friday came around. Today, didn't make any trades. What we had? Let me see. Hold on. I want to show you guys. I think it was crap. What was it called? AVOC? No, AVCO. Maybe it was AVCO. Let me see. Yeah. All right. So this stock hit the scanner and literally went from $4 all the way up to a high of $6 roughly 6.10 I believe was the high. But you might be thinking, wow, Carter, why didn't you get into that? That's a 55% move and you missed it. Well, here's what happened. This thing hit the scanner around this time on these two candles, and I was watching it. I was waiting for some sort of pullback. The next candle comes, we had this huge surge, then it got halted. So I'm still watching it. Okay, I'm still looking at other stocks, and then it opens up higher. It opens up at 50, 53.40. I can't even read. $55.40. What is it? $5.34. I'm like dyslexic. I swear. I can't even read. Sorry about that. That was super embarrassing. Then we had this huge surge up, and this is literally in the matter of probably 6 or 5 seconds. So, huge surge. So then it got halted some more, and then opens up and spikes down, gets halted, opens up lower, and then just continues to trade. And it was just the spreads on this were huge. Look at this, 10%. They're all probably around 10%. Yeah, they are. 10% spreads, which is crazy. You don't want that. You don't want that, especially with the small account. So, didn't trade it. Left it alone. But, yeah, so that's it, though. Those were my trades for the week. Finishing up my small account, roughly 12%. Strong trades. So, that's it, though. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys can catch me every Monday through Friday live at anywhere from 8 to 8:30 a.m. doing my trade idea scanner, guys. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care, everyone.